Are you trying to beat the Nation of Baseball Conquest and get all of the amazing rewards that come with it? Then look no further, because today I'm going to teach you the easiest and the fastest way to complete the Nation of Baseball Conquest and get all of those amazing rewards that you're looking for. Now, when you first start off, your map will look exactly like mine. You'll have your stronghold, and there will be 30 other strongholds scattered across the entire map that you will have to go take down to complete the Nation of Baseball Conquest. Now, before you start, it's important to know the rules. Every 3 territories that you have, you will gain an extra 1 million fans per turn. This is going to be your biggest thing that you need to know, because the more territories you can take down, the more fans you can get, which will make getting those strongholds out of the way so much more easier, as the more fans you have, the lower the difficulty you can play at. So the first thing you're going to want to do right when you hop into it is you're going to want to try to take as many territories as you can on turn 1. Now, as you can see, the first turn is over. The first thing I did was surround my stronghold. That is going to be huge. Other teams try to come and attack your stronghold. You want to have it surrounded with spots on every single side. Then after that, as you can see, I started trying to go get as many territories as I could with those extra fans. Now, you'll see a screen like this. At this screen, you can steal fans from any of the other strongholds on the map. So as you can see, if you click square on PlayStation or X on Xbox, it will change the stronghold logos into how many fans are in that actual stronghold. So as you can see, we'll click it, and all of them have 7 million fans in their stronghold. Now if we go and pretend like we're going to try to steal fans from a stronghold, you can see that they have 6 million defending it, plus the 1 million that it starts with. And depending on the difficulty you play, you can subtract millions from that stronghold. So let's say I wanted to steal fans from the Rockies. If I played on Legend and I won, it would subtract 5 million from their total, which means looking at this view, that 7 would turn into a 2, making it much easier to attack. Personally though, I don't do this because you can easily complete it without ever stealing fans from any of the strongholds. So if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine, and it might make it easier for you. But me personally, this is what I do. I would go and skip to the reinforcements phase. Now, we're going to get 4 million reinforcements because we have 12 territories. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put them all onto one spot. So here, I'm going to pick the bottom left of my territory, and I'm going to put all of the reinforcements right there. Now, once you're done putting all of your reinforcements onto territories, it would move you to the next stage, which is moving your fans around. Now, in this stage, you can select any territory that has more than 1 person on there. So in this case, we have this one that has 5, and I can select it, and then I can move it wherever I want, so long as the spot is connected to a stronghold. And this is what the moving screen would look like. You would just move him to the other one, but we're not going to move right now. Instead, we're going to hit skip to attack phase. And now we have 5 here. What we're going to do is we're going to do exactly what we did on turn 1. We're going to try to take as many spaces as possible. So we're just going to go up. They're actually going to stop us here, so we're going to go right back down. And now our territory borders are looking a little weird, and you don't have to do it exactly like this. You can put them anywhere you want, but it's just important that you get as many spots as you can early on. And so now what we're going to do is exactly what we did before again. So we're going to put all of our fans to one territory. We're going to skip to the attack phase, and we're going to try to take as many spots as we can once again. And right now we're getting cut off, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack. I'm just going to sim, and you can play it, but I'm just going to sim. And unfortunately, we got a terrible sim, and we lost those fans. But don't worry, you're going to have some terrible sims sometimes. That's just how it is. So what we're going to do is we're just going to skip to the reinforced page. We're going to put all our fans in the top right here. We're going to skip to the attack phase, and we're just going to keep getting as many spots as we possibly can. My advice would be try to expand your territories in rows. So don't just go off in a solid line and keep going and keep going. Try to make your territory bigger and push your borders out, but make sure you have multiple lines connecting it back to a stronghold, just so you don't get cut off and lose those guys and have to fight your way back to connect it back to your stronghold. And now this process gets a little tedious, so I'm going to skip a couple turns ahead to where I can show you what to do next. Okay, so once you run out of spots to go, what you're going to start doing is you're going to start attacking. So right here, we're going to sim it. We got a great sim that time. We didn't lose a single fan, which is exactly what we want, and that was perfect. And we're just going to keep attacking. Hopefully, we get perfect sims all the time. Usually you won't, but you can just hope to get perfect sims. And there we go. We only got a few more territories, but that's fine. So now we have 29. which means we're getting 9 million fans per turn. And we're actually going to try to take this chunk in the top left. So we're going to put all of our guys right here. We're going to skip to attack. And now we have 3 left here. So what we're going to try to do is we're just going to try and attack and see if we can get some more layers going here. And we got 1. And if you only have 1 million fans in a territory, you cannot attack. That is something important to note. So now we have a lot of territories. We have 35 territories, but we're mostly surrounded. We could work down here, but what we're going to try to do, we're going to pick any stronghold. In this example, I'm going to use the Colorado Rockies, and we're going to try to take as many of their territories as we possibly can. So what we're going to do is we're going to put, we have 11 million now, we're going to put them all right here. We're going to skip to the attack phase, and we're just going to go. So now, as you can see, our right side has been attacked a little bit, and they've actually gotten to our stronghold. But that's okay, because they won't attack. They won't attack our stronghold because it's only a 2-to-1. And usually what I found is that if you have 1 million less than their spot, they typically will not attack unless they absolutely have to and they have no other move. So right here, these spots, we're not going to put all of our fans into one spot anymore. Right now, we're going to start working and making sure that they will not push into us. And then now we have 6 million to work with. What we're actually going to do is we're going to try and take back that land that we lost. So we're going to put them all right here. Okay, so now as you can see, we took a little bit of our territories back from the Colorado Rockies, and we're just going to keep going. We're going to take as many territories as you can. So this part is going to be repetitive, just trying to get as many territories as you can. Don't be afraid to fight, but also remember that you need to be watching your borders, and you need to be watching if they're going to reinforce a spot, because you need to also reinforce that spot so that they do not push into your territory. Okay, so now as you can see, we pushed down the right side a little bit, got a bunch of our territory back, and also expanded our territory a lot. And so now I'm going to teach you the next step, which is attacking strongholds. So once you're ready to attack a stronghold, what I like to do is I like to try to surround it. But in the early game, you might not want to use your resources on that. You might want to instead put them all into one spot so you can play on a lower difficulty. So now I'm going to show you about cutting off strongholds. Now, as you can see, we just wrapped completely around the Colorado Rockies. And I'll tell you why this is good. This is good because now any reinforcements they get, they cannot put towards these territories because they are not connected to the stronghold. So all of these right here, they cannot go any higher than they already are, which means we will not have to worry about reinforcing this one because this one will always be at a 3. And now for the next part, which is attacking strongholds. Once you have a lot of territories and you're getting a lot of fans per turn, the next step is attacking strongholds. Now, personally, what I like to do as I like to first make sure that all of my guys around the outside are good from attack. So here, this 1 to 3, I'm going to move these up to 2s, just so that 3 does not think it can push into my territory. Same down here, I'm going to move this like that. And now we're pretty good, and now we have 12 million fans left over. We're going to put it all into this 4 million. We don't need to move anything around right now, so we're going to go to attack phase again. And now we can fight them. And since they have more fans than us, we can only play on 3 difficulties right now. We can play on Legend, Hall of Fame, and All-Star. Now, if you're good on those difficulties, then you can go ahead and play on those. It's fine. But if you're not as confident on those difficulties, what you can do, you can just keep doing new turns. So now we're back on a reinforcement turn. What we're going to do is we're just going to put some more just to make sure that they won't attack us. And then we're going to put the rest right with the 16 that we already put down, and now we have 30. So now we can attack on veteran, and most of you should be able to win on veteran. But if you're still not ready on veteran, what you can do is you can keep going. You can go to another reinforce page, reinforce them again, go to the attack, and if you cannot do it yet, usually you need about 5 times as much as the stronghold has fans. So if the stronghold has 10 million, usually you need around 50. That's what I found, is that it's usually around 5 times as much. So right now we have 60 million. And as you can see, we can play rookie now. And so we're going to play it quick, and I'll see you after we beat it. Okay, and so we won. So now we have 2 strongholds. And what I like to do after capturing strongholds is now we have 58 million fans right here. What I like to do is I like to go and take as many territories as I can with it. Okay, and as you can see, we just took so many territories with that. So now we get 22 million fans every single turn. And after we took the Rocky stronghold, we came down and we circled KC stronghold. So now we're gonna put all of our fans there, and we're gonna keep skipping turns until we're able to attack them on rookie as well. And as you can see, 3 turns later, we are able to play them on rookie difficulty. And that's all you wanna do is take KC stronghold, get a bunch more territories, take the next one, and keep going until you have the entire map complete. I hope this helps you to complete the Nation of Baseball Domination. If it does, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Anyways, that's all I got. I hope these tips helped you. See you in the next one.